Now, when you go to putt, obviously, once the ball gets anywhere on the green, the way that you start out is you stand behind it, kind of get a feel for it, which way it's going to break, what speed you want to hit, walk up to it. The first thing I like to do, and this is just personal preference, is just pick your target about 6 inches in front of the ball. So for me, it's about that little white spot of grass right there. Line up your putt, take a small step forward, small step back, so it's about the middle of your stance, more toward the front. The key is, when you putt, it's important to have a little bit of a forward shaft lean, and that's what that's going to do. It's just going to create top spin on the ball, so it's going to help it roll out more. So when you set up to it, when you're looking at your putter, it's almost like you want the butt of the putter in front of your zipper. So with this, you don't want to put the ball as far up in your stance. You still want your weight to be forward, and you just want to have a little bit shorter swing. Like that. The ball's going to roll out a little bit more. It's not going to go as far, and it's going to check up because you're putting more spin on the ball because the ball's not as far up in your stance. But you also want to have the same kind of setup. The only difference is you're still going to be a little closer to the ball, your stance is going to be a little bit narrow, and you're going to play the ball more back in your stance. Take a normal grip. Your weight's still going to be forward, and you almost want your swing to be like a putting stroke. The ball's going to roll out, it's going to release to a hole. The reason you want this shot to roll out a lot more and you want it to be lower is if I were going to ask you, if I would give you $50 to throw this ball in that hole, how would you do it? Would you throw it up in the air and try and dunk it in and try and land it in? Or would you roll it on the ground and let it release and let it roll in the hole? Roll it. And that's what the goal of chipping is. You want it to release to the hole so it has a lot better chance of going in. So the way that you do that is, with an iron, you hit down on it. That's why you see most guys take a divot. With an iron, you're trying to put more spin on it so that when it lands on the green, it lands soft and doesn't roll out. With a driver, you want it to try and roll out as much as possible. So with a driver swing, you're just trying to pick your target. You want the ball to be farther up in your stance. You want your weight to be evenly distributed. And then when you swing, you just want to make sure you swing up on the ball. Just like that, all right?